Hello, welcome to the Interpret Q channel. I'm starting a new series of technical analysis of the stock. This is the first part of the series, and I'm starting with momentum or price trend. First of all, I want to caution that this analysis is based on historical chart, and these trends depends on the decision of the investors, whether it's buying or selling decision of them. These are triggered by the sentiment, maybe the positive news or negative news. And we know that humans are rational beings but emotional in response. With that, I am going to start with the first topic, that is SMA. SMA is nothing but simple moving average. In this, I am going to talk about three parameters. One is SMA 50, another one is SMA 200, and then the third one is SMA 200 weeks. First, let me take the first two SMAs, that is 50 and 100. From this, we are going to calculate whether the stock is in bullish trend or bearish trend. And we calculate this SMA 50 or SMA 200 by taking the last 50 days price divided by 50, that is average, and then the last 200 days divided by 200. If I consider the today's price, that is closing price, then if after 2 consecutive days the SMA is less 50 is greater than SMA 200, then we called it the golden cross line. That means it is in bullish stage. And the same, if in consecutive days SMA 50 is less than SMA 200, then it is in bearish trend. And then if I consider the last SMA, that is 200 weeks SMA, this is inspired from the Charlie Munger mental model basically. And in this, if the price of the stock ever decrease below this SMA 200 week, then that will be the buying opportunity. Every dip will be a buying opportunity. Then I am going to talk about the second topic, that is MACD, moving average, convergence and divergence. In this, there are two lines. One is MACD line, another one is signal line. MACD line is calculated using fast line and slow line SMA. Fast line SMA is the line that reacts to the price quickly. The opposite is true for slow line. We take the difference of those two lines and we calculate MACD line. And the signal line is calculated over the past 3 days or any other days, that any other number of days that you consider. We take the average of those and we take whether MACD line is greater than signal line or not. If that is the case, and also if MACD line and the signal line are showing greater divergence, greater divergence, then also it's considered the bullish trend. The opposite is true, that is true for bearish trend. And then I come to the last topic, that is relative strength index. It is calculated using this formula, that is 100. If I take 100 out, 1 minus 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus RS. RS is relative strength. Relative strength is calculated using this formula, that is average gain over n days and average loss over n days. And the important conclusion is, if RS increases, RSI is also going to increase. Let me take an example. If I take RS1, then what happens? RSI is going to be 50. If RS is 3, then RSI is going to be 75. That is increasing if RS is increasing. And then another conclusion is, if the stocks RSI is less than 30, then it is in overselling stage, and if greater than 70, it is in overbought stage. If it is in between 30 and 70, it is neutral stage. It may be a buying opportunity. Thank you.